Hello guys, welcome to the astrology forecast for the week of July 31st to August the 6th. This week is going to be a very intense week. The energy from last week has been already ramping up to sort of prepare us in a way for this super full moon that we have coming up tomorrow on August the 1st. So today being the last day of July, I want to just kind of prepare you guys for the upcoming week, and I've made some notes on some different things that you can do to really help yourself stay stable, energized, and just balanced throughout this energy, because it's going to be very intense. There's a lot of different things happening, and it will have tremendous effects on us. And these are going to be long-term effects, so it's not stuff that's just going to last a week or two. This is definitely moving into long-term. So throughout August, okay, let's begin with this first. So throughout the entire month of August, expect increasingly high frequencies and strong plasma solar light. The sun right now is extremely active. There's like a lot of solar flares and a lot of solar plasma that is being ejected out of the sun. So how that affects planet Earth when these solar flares erupt is it sends a tremendous amount of light towards Earth. And so that could be really, really intense for us. It's intense for the geomagnetic field around the Earth. And of course, because we're attached to that field and we're connected to it by living on the planet, we are very, very much influenced by all of this solar activity. So keep in mind that August is going to be a rather volatile sort of month energetically. But again, there are ways to navigate this if you know what to do and if you're doing the right things. Okay, so August is bracketed by 2 full supermoons. What does that mean? So literally imagine brackets, okay? So August 1st, we have this very powerful supermoon. And then on August 30th, we have another very, very powerful supermoon. So there's literally like a bracket in this month energetically. So what is a super full moon? Let me just talk about that for a quick second. It means that the Earth, the Sun, and the Moon are in a complete straight line. They're completely aligned. That's what a supermoon is. That's why we call it a supermoon. Other full moons, the Sun, the Earth, and the Moon are not lined up in that way, and we don't call them supermoons for that reason. They're just regular full moons. So, and with the supermoon, the moon is also at its closest position to the Earth. So that's another reason why we call it a supermoon. It appears a lot larger than usual, and of course, energetically, it is also more powerful. So this volatile geo-cosmic shock window, we'll just call it that, is happening between July 29 and August the 4th. So between July 29 and August the 4th, you may notice and you may experience a lot of volatile emotions and raw emotions emerging from within you. You may feel very emotional, very almost eruptive, like explosive emotionally. So it's going to be very, very important for you to be aware of that and make sure that you don't kind of allow yourself to become too volatile and too eruptive with your emotions. However, whatever emotions are coming up for you at this time, it will be extremely important for you to be aware of what those emotions are connected to, who they're connected to, and what kind of release your physicality, your mind, your body, your soul is trying to have at this time. Okay, so pay attention to that. This extreme lunar alignment that we have right now is creating a particularly powerful tide in the atmosphere, in the seas, so with the waters, and the Earth's crust. So you may notice that there are a lot of weather, volatile weather implications due to this energy at this time. So this means that there's going to be an increase in unusual weather and weather patterns. Extreme tidal surges, so floods, could be very common or could be happening this week. And strong storms, high winds, heavy rainfall, which I've certainly experienced heavy. It's raining even right now. I had to go in because it started pouring at one point. Right now it's a little bit more gentle, so I'm able to record outside, but just a lot of precipitation has been falling here recently in Ontario. So obviously this is going to be global, so just more rain than usual. And because of that, unfortunately, flooding can also be a factor here. And earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. So when energy is volatile out in the cosmos, it comes into Earth volatile, and it creates a disruption in the energy field of the planet. And so it disrupts our weather patterns because of that. The weather is sort of the Earth's way of displaying harmony or disharmony within herself. Now, on a personal level, what this means for us is that supermoons will be affecting our nervous system, creating that sort of fritzed, kind of fried and like wired sort of syndrome or feeling within you. So, and definitely being more tired, which I've noticed for sure. So the super full moon, August 1st, tomorrow, can really, really cause you to feel quite tired. It can also cause you to feel more stressed than usual because, like I said, the nervous system is being affected so much by this full moon. So it's really, really important to ground your energy at this time. I talk about grounding in so many of my videos all the time, and I will be giving you a to-do list in just a moment about that. But grounding is absolutely integral this week, okay? Because if you don't ground, you're just going to feel so much more stressed than usual, and it's not necessary. It's like we don't have to become reactive just because the energy is very volatile. It's like humanity we need to use our own minds and our hearts and our souls to allow us to guide us to peace and harmony. So it's like we don't always have to, move with these waves. We can ride them out in a more simple, in a more easy way if you know what you're doing and if you're doing the right things. So that being said, here's a to-do list that I'm going to suggest for you for this week specifically, and maybe grab a pen and paper and write these down for yourself. So the very first thing is it's going to be important for us to shift your daily rhythm. Be patient with yourself when it comes to your daily rhythm. Spend more time in rest state, okay? This week, it's going to be very important for us to rest. Why? Because rest allows us to integrate. When we are sleeping, we integrate. When we are resting, when we are quieting our minds, we are integrating. What are we integrating? Energy. All of the light codes that are coming in, all of this intense energy and this immensely intense light is what we're actually integrating into ourselves. So free yourself of toxins to clear, rejuvenate, reboot, activate, and anchor the new photonic light through your pineal gland. This is going to be very, very important, and taking care of it this week is going to be very, very important. So the way that you can do that is meditation, of course. That's one of the best ways. Meditation will allow you to really take in these energies, and it will allow you to detox your mind. Okay, so there's this energy of detoxification for this week, for like mind, body, spirit, like all of it. Very, very important. So eat cleaner and more plant-based than usual this week to detox the physical body. Meditation to detox the mind. Eating more plant-based and cleaner, not processed foods are going to help you to detox the body and create space for this light to come in to your DNA. It's literally affecting our DNA. It's literally the light is coming in and restructuring our DNA and activating certain parts of our DNA. So detoxing is important. Spend a minimum of 30 minutes outside grounding, barefoot in the grass, okay? So just walk around barefoot at least 30 minutes every single day this week. It's really going to help decrease your stress levels. It's going to help you feel more energized. It's going to help you to feel more at peace, more grounded, more stable. So barefoot, 30 minutes every day. It's also going to actually help you to ground this intense light into your body, into like into the pineal gland and into your entire circuit and nervous system. The more light that you can take in at this time, the more you can elevate in vibration and consciousness. So this light right now is here and we're being bombarded with it so that we can elevate in our consciousness, so that we can rise higher, so that we can awaken more to our potential, to who we are, to the love and to the light that we are within, to the powerful creators that we are. So even though it's like really intense energy, it's got this really beautiful message behind it about how spirit really wants us to grow, to elevate, to become better version of ourselves, to become higher versions of ourselves. So like I said, taking in more light will accelerate this process within you, meaning aha moments can come out of nowhere, you know, realizations about certain things or people or situations, realizations about yourself, a recognition of your own power within you is something else that might really feel intense, and just like you'll have like a realization about it, like, damn, I'm powerful, and yes, I can create the life that I want for myself. So basically, all of this energy is moving us into more 5D living. Make deep restorative sleep an absolute priority this week. I can't even tell you like how important it is to rest and to sleep this week, and make it really truly deep and restorative. So without interruptions, you know, pull the shades down if you need to. Do anything and everything to remove distraction, to remove electromagnetic distraction. So if you have a lot of electronics perhaps in your room, get them out, take them out, you know, keep your phone out of the room while you're sleeping, keep laptops and other devices out of the room that you are sleeping in, to really allow your energy field to recalibrate while you are sleeping. Because remember, these light codes are coming in and particularly restructuring us from the inside out while we are resting. But if you've got a whole bunch of other vibrations in there that are low vibe, that are disruptive, then that's what your body's going to be reacting to and picking up on, instead of the light coming in. It won't be, it's like it will interfere with the light accessing your body. So these new levels of DNA activations will not be integrated without rest to allow the body to recreate itself. So this is recreation energy. Like, this is really big. This is really, really important. I can't stress it enough. Like, we are going through a massive, massive shift this week, particularly tomorrow during the full moon. Don't judge yourself is the next point I wrote down. Release any resistance to physical fluctuations you may feel, and you're going to feel physical fluctuations. Be okay with it, okay? Relax. You may oscillate between centeredness and flat out exhaustion. And that's going to be normal for this week. So be okay with that. Don't worry about it. Don't judge yourself for that. Honor how you feel in each moment and allow your body to tell you what you need. That's going to be, your body is an antenna. I've said this too before in videos. Like, our antenna is what picks up on vibration and allows us to feel certain things, and it makes us aware of certain energies and certain feelings within ourselves. So don't judge how you're feeling this week. Just honor how you're feeling this week in each moment. So acclimatize your new energy flow by attuning to whatever your body needs. You may experience a few knockout days where you just can't get anything done at all, and that's okay, followed by some perhaps very physical active ones. So don't worry right now about like falling behind in terms of your work or in terms of productivity, because if you allow yourself to rest on those days where you feel absolutely done and just fried and unable to do anything, if you allow yourself to rest on those days, it's actually going to recharge you in such a powerful way that you'll have the energy then, and have way more even than you anticipate, to complete those tasks when you're ready. Drink lots of water. It's the vehicle which carries vibration and frequency within your body. So meaning the more dehydrated you are at this time, the less your body can take in and integrate the high frequency light coming in this week. And here I just want to use like the plant analogy, okay? So think of a plant and think of how the plant survives. Can it survive without water? No, not just because of dehydration, but because a plant cannot absorb nutrients from the soil without water, right? If the soil is dry, it there's no vehicle to take that nutrient up into the plant. So think of water the same way with your own body. Like if you don't have enough water in your system and you are dehydrated, then your body is missing that vehicle to pull the nutrient of the sun, of the light into your body. And it's not going to be able to integrate it into your cells and nurture it and amplify it in the way that it needs. So appreciate your body as a radar system that gives you clues about the energies around you. And I just want to remind everyone here that your aura or your energy field is continuously interacting with and picking up energy from your surroundings and the cosmos. So again, if your bubble, if your invisible energy field around you is overburdened, with a lot of like heavy energy or with a lot of energy that is toxic or low vibe, then you're going to have a really difficult time absorbing the light. So keeping very positive this week and really just focusing on cultivating inner peace is going to be very valuable this week. And cleansing your aura too, actually, I just want to add that as an extra point. Cleanse your aura this week, and you can cleanse your aura with salt baths. So take like a kilo, yes, 1 kilo, which is about 4 to 6 cups of like Epsom salt or Himalayan salt, and add it to a bath this week. The bath doesn't have to be hot. It's summertime here. You may not be wanting or interested in having a hot bath, but then just like warm, whatever temperature feels good for you, and soak in that tub for at least 45 minutes to an hour, okay? And it's going to fully cleanse your entire energy field. If you can get your head under that water as well, hold your breath and just have your head so that your crown chakra is also in that water, even better, because it's going to really help to cleanse the antenna, the main point of the antenna at the top of your head, where you connect to the cosmos and pick up these energies. And it's going to also cleanse your third eye. People often forget about the third eye and the crown with when it comes to baths. And you also want your throat in there, right? So I just go right under. I dunk right under, and then I'll just try to hold my breath for as long as I can. Our bodies are instrumental in this process of awakening. So rather than being collateral damage. So just keep that in mind, that our bodies are really, truly essential when it comes to our process of awakening. And I'm going to just leave you with a quote here. It's out of a book called Inside Degrees. It's an astrology book that talks about the specific degrees of the planets and like where things are. So this Aquarius full supermoon tomorrow is at 9 degrees of Aquarius. And so with regarding to this 9th degree tomorrow, here's what the book had to say. So it is quite the process to live between cycles, bridge divergent worlds, and feel the necessity of keeping it all going. But truly, your soul is witnessing each moment and preparing to go free when the season is right, and your inner prison doors open by themselves as the karma is completed and the unknown calls you onward. So there is a release of karma. There's a release of heavy karma so that we can free ourselves, open ourselves to this new beginning, to into the unknown, to move forward, to be unstuck, to step out of the past. Because Aquarius at 9 degrees also very much represents how humanity can be stuck on the past and how we can live from this constant looking at the past and even just sort of basing the present moment on the past. And that is what we're actually karmically releasing collectively at this time. So it's like the whole planet's going through this. So it's a really, really powerful full moon tomorrow. This is a big, big karmic ending for many of us, for all of us actually. But again, it really will depend on whether you can take care of yourself this week, and particularly tomorrow, whether you can honor your feelings and your needs of your body, whether you can truly allow this light to integrate within you, or whether you just want to continue being stuck on the past and not move forward. You know, it's a personal choice for each of us, but the energy, regardless, will be um, pushing and pressuring all of us to finally let go of things that don't serve us, things that weigh us down, things that hold us back, and free ourselves from our own internal prison and move forward in life. So that's what the energies have to do with this week. This is sort of the energy forecast beginning today to the end of this week. Stay mindful, guys, and stay supportive of yourselves. It's going to be a good week. As long as you can ground, do that 30 minutes outside every day. Take the time. It will be worth it, I promise you. And you'll see how much better you feel from doing it. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hit a like on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you feel inclined to. And if you want to get more updates like this, I do a lot of astrology updates and energy updates with regards to what is happening in the cosmos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.